Wow, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hey Glam Fam, welcome to today's video. We are testing out the brand new LANCôME Teint Idole Glow Foundation. It just launched at Sephora and I am so excited to try it out. I'm Kristi. If you're new here, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and click that post notification bell. Join our beautiful Glam Fam. We're here every Friday and Sunday and we love for you to become part of our family. Please give this video a huge thumbs up when you guys hit the like button, and when you comment below, it really does help my videos out. You can follow me on all my social media accounts, Kristi Allure, and check my merch out, glamourouslifecollections.com. And without further ado, let's get started. All right, Glam Fam, let's jump right into this. So I have the new Teint Idole from LANCôME. This is their new Care and Glow with hyaluronic acid foundation. It just launched at Sephora, so I did pick it up. I just got it in the mail, so we are getting a late start today because it literally just came in the mail. So we'll get in a few hour wear test, but I really just want to jump into this and let you guys know if this is worth it. So let's get into the details really quick. This is $47, 1 ounce, 30 mils, about $1.57 per mil. So that is a really good price point for a luxury foundation. I actually never tried the original one, so excited to try this out. If you are new to my channel, I'm not much of a glowy type of girl. Like, I tend to like my foundations more matte. So we're gonna see how this is going to wear. But it does state that this is a natural finish liquid formula, medium coverage. Again, it has hyaluronic acid, so it's going to be very hydrating, and it's best for oily combo and normal skin. This is a 24-hour transfer-resistant, healthy-looking glow serum with a buildable medium coverage and an SPF of 27, plus hyaluronic and mandelic acids to hydrate and smooth the skin for a natural-looking glow finish. This is a skincare-infused foundation with 82% hydrating serum base formula that delivers a healthy-looking, glowing skin finish with a natural makeup look. It is available in 30 transfer-resistant blendable shades. This liquid foundation is made for all skin types and is a suitable foundation for even the sensitive skin. And the highlighted ingredients are, like I already told you, hyaluronic acid that hydrates and visibly plumps the skin, mandelic acid, which smooths and refines the skin. But let's take a look at the actual ingredient list. So the first ingredient is dimethicone, which is the most potent ingredient in the product. As always, anything in the front of the ingredient list is the most potent in the product. So we have dimethicone first, and then water, and then you could take a look. There is alcohol. Alcohol is the fourth ingredient. So I think that is why they don't gear this towards very dry skin, even though it's considered a glow foundation, which was kind of interesting to me. I have normal to dry skin, mature skin. If you're new to my channel, I am 44. I have never had anything done to my face. So we are going to see how this is going to wear on my more mature aging skin. There is fragrance in there. I wish these more luxury companies would stop putting fragrance in their product. Yes, it's beautiful and it's, you know, you get the more floral or, you know, perfume type fragrances. I don't know how this one smells yet. I haven't tried it out. And this does have SPF. I'm not quite sure. I'm assuming this is a chemical SPF, but I will put it right there if I can find anything. But at first glance, I don't know the names well enough to, and I'm just being honest, to know if this is a chemical or mineral sunscreen, but it's most likely a chemical sunscreen. So for me, this is not a foundation I would personally use on a daily basis. I very much wish, I'm sorry, there's a dog barking outside, but I can't control that. So I hope you guys can't hear that. But I really wish that these companies would stop putting SPF in foundations. I know it's amazing for some people that really don't want to use an SPF plus a foundation, but for some of us that are very sensitive and prone to breaking out, because if you are prone to breaking out, you really should stay away from chemical sunscreens. I like my sunscreen from Dermatology. You guys know that's the only sunscreen that does not break me out. It is beautiful. You get a very nice not tinted foundation, just more of a tinted sunscreen. It doesn't really give you coverage, but it's just that perfect amount. I absolutely love that sunscreen. So I'm always going to use that anyway. So This is 230W, and this is more of a warm undertone. This is available in 30 shades. I only picked up one, but at least it will give, if you're a twinsy to me, this will kind of give you an idea of what color tone. I tend to lie more neutral or even warm with Lancome products. I do have the Lancôme Teint Idole concealer review you can check out. I did a full review. It's a beautiful concealer. I just had a really tough time trying to figure out what shade I was with that concealer. So 230W is light with warm yellow undertones. This to me felt like the perfect match, even looking at the swatch right there. And you can see I kind of did more of a video, so maybe that might be a little bit easier. This is just on my iPhone, natural daylight. And then I took it outside to let you guys see what the swatch looks like outside as well. I do feel like this is a really good match. I do have a self tanner on today. I'm going to be talking about this in an upcoming summer skincare essentials. It's my favorite self tanner ever used. It's by Kerbapill. It has actual skincare ingredients that are not bad for sensitive skin. It is the most amazing self tanner ever. So I do have that on, and I did that before I did this, so I'm not sure. I probably could have gone up in shade, but that's okay. We'll just work with it. Another shade is 240W, but that had light with warm peach yellow undertones, so I wasn't quite sure about the peach. And then the other ones just look really dark, even looking at the models. So I don't know. I've always just really struggled with Lancome shades. I just have never been able to find my perfect undertone. So this looks like a good match for me today, though. I don't know. We'll have to see. So I did prime my skin with the Photo Finish Primerizer Hydrating Primer because it does have alcohol in this product. So I just want to make sure. I don't mind it. I use it there's alcohol in my Holy Grail foundation with Makeup Forever HD Skin. So that doesn't bother me that much. And with the summertime, I just feel like the alcohol, even though it's not great for your skin, like it might be good for not getting too oily or greasy looking. So I did prime my skin with the primerizer from Smashbox, and this is their new packaging. I don't know if they did anything different to it, but it just feels so smoothing. It's amazing. I'm a huge fan. I do like Lancome primers. I just couldn't find mine, but I love the Lancome Pro Base. This one right here, I love that one. It's somewhere around here and I just can't find it, and I just really wanted to film this video because I was excited. Plus, Demetria had already asked me on the last video, and I was like, girl, I got you covered because I already ordered it. So I just got it in the mail today. So this is, again, what it looks like. I'll show you guys up close shots of me pumping it out right there on film. This might be a little bit light for me right now with my self tanner. So we will see. Just bear with me. I can always change this. Now, I smell just a little bit. It's not highly fragranted, let's put it that way. And there's no like strong perfume smell, so we'll see. We're gonna do a brush on one side, or actually let's just do it with my fingers. That's how I've been really liking to apply my foundation. So I'm actually gonna show you guys, this is kind of my method right here. I really love doing it this way. Oh, that is really beautiful though. Gosh, if this doesn't make me break out, you guys, that is gorgeous. Wow, that just melted like literally right into my skin. Let me pull this mirror down. Oh, okay. So I do smell a little bit of a fragrance there, so that might irritate my skin. Come on, Lancome, please just stop putting fragrance in your products. All these companies, Chanel, I can't use any Chanel foundations because they're all highly fragranted. All right, now I'm smelling the floral scent. So it's funny, I didn't really smell it initially, but now that I'm putting it on, I smell it. So I'm just afraid it's very hydrating though. So if you have no problem with scents, and the good thing is this is not too fragranted. So that's just a very one pump application using it with my fingers, which gives it more of like a tinted moisturizer effect. Just because that's what it feels like when I'm looking at it. Of course, it's not covering up a lot of my discolorization, but it is beautiful, you guys. Wow, that just like melted into my skin. This is very good for mature skin. I have to say that. I have to really honestly say that. That is really pretty. So that's just one layer. So of course I have a lot of discolorization, so it's not gonna cover that. But like I always say on my videos lately, you know, I'd rather just cover that up with my concealer and just leave it more with this really light layer, and then just spot conceal and use my powdered foundation where I need it. Because in hot weather days, when you layer and layer and layer, that's when it starts to look cakey, and it could, if you have any breakouts or anything, that's gonna make it look worse. So, oh, that is really beautiful. All right, we're gonna do another pump, and we're gonna try to build this up, one side with a sponge and one side with a brush. So I'm just gonna kind of do another layer here. The good part is that I don't think it's that fragranted. So I always like to go a little bit more than I normally probably would off camera, just because I like to test out the foundation. I want to know how well this is going to work on my skin type. So I'm going to take my BK Beauty 101 brush on this side, and we're just going to press that in like that. I have to see it up close, and then we'll do the sponge on the other side. Actually, I think this is gonna be a product that we are just gonna stick, the sponge is gonna pull it away. So I'm actually just gonna use a brush, because I don't feel like the sponge will be that beneficial for a foundation like this. I think sponges are better if you have matte foundations. I don't really think, because they really, how do I say it? Blend it into the skin and make it look more natural finish-like, where this already has a more natural finish, skin-like finish. So I don't really feel like you need to do that. That is beautiful. And there was no coconut oil in it, so I was really happy about that. So thank you, Lancome, for not putting caprylic triglyceride in your product like every other company is doing these days. So you guys, this has been on my mind and it's been bugging me, but I love Lady Gaga and I love what she's doing with her brand. You guys know that highlighter is my jam right now. I just actually ordered another color. We're gonna try out another video. But what drives me crazy is when people claim to have clean beauty and then you take a look at the ingredients. I mean, you really, and I think a lot of people don't, and a lot of people don't know because they're typically like long generic names and most people are not gonna look them up. Probably 80% of people won't look up the ingredients. But I watched a video and how she really talked about how she hated all these chemicals in ingredients. And that's why she wanted to make her brand a more clean brand at Sephora. I appreciate that. I'm sure most of the ingredients are clean, but I want you guys to take a look right here. So I looked at her color pigments, which reminded me a lot, in my opinion, of the Danessa Myricks Color Fix. You guys already know I'm a huge fan of Color Fix. And then I looked at the ingredients. And then there were the ingredients that you had to be careful with when I talked about in my Anastasia Beverly Hills. What I appreciate about Anastasia Beverly Hills, or Anastasia, is she put it in black and white. Do not use near your eyes because of these potential risks. Or she didn't tell you why, but I dug into it. So watch that video I did on the Anastasia palette. I went into those ingredients right there. I won't do it in this video. But basically, those are very harmful ingredients if you use it around your eyes. That product right there from Haus Labs is for eyes, face, all over, just like the Color Fixes. I don't mind it. We probably use that in a majority of our eye makeup products. I'm sure I've seen that ingredient 1,000 times in other products now that I know to look for it. And what bothers me is when you tell me the product is clean and safe and then you don't warn people, well, don't use that against the eye area. Like that pea yellow is very much advised not to use around the eye area. So that bothers me. I don't know, it irks me a little bit. And I don't want to take away from the line. I will still use their products. Just don't claim that you're clean beauty and then you do that. At least with like Lancome and some of these other products, they're not claiming to be clean beauty. They just have good products, you know, and just don't tell me it's clean and safe and then not be transparent about it. Oh, it's just been irking me lately, and I just had to bring that up. Sorry, you guys. It just was really bothering me. But anyway, NARS Radiant Longwear not Radiant, sorry, that new NARS one that everyone's going crazy, the light reflecting one, everyone's going crazy over. Oh, it's so amazing. It's so, the first two ingredients are coconut oil. So that's double coconut oil in it. Yeah, if you are prone to breaking out, you have acne prone skin, stay clear from that foundation. Do not use that NARS one. Ever since I stopped using caprylic triglyceride, I stopped breaking out, you guys. And I know it's my skincare and the medication I'm on. I know it's a combination of all that, but not adding those products in my makeup routine and skincare has helped dramatically. That's why I just only use my dermatology products. There is no other skincare on the market I will use. I just love my dermatology. That is a gorgeous foundation. That gives the most beautiful glow. I am so impressed. All right, we're gonna just throw on some concealer real quick and just do this really fast. I am actually going to use my Huda Beauty because y'all know how much I love this concealer. This is 2.5 Nougat. I'm just gonna do a little bit, and I'm just gonna put like whatever's left over on the concealer on. I used to do like the triangle and stuff. I haven't really been doing that lately. I feel like I need to. I could just take the excess of whatever was left over on the brush. Then I like to go in with my BK Beauty 101, no extra product on it, just whatever was left from the foundation. And I just like to mesh everything together so that there's no like harsh lines between the lighter concealer and the foundation. Again, I can go up a shade with the summertime, but it's still a pretty good match. And when my self-tanner wears off, it's gonna match perfectly. So this actually, for the first time, I found a shade in Lancome on the first try. That has never, ever happened with me. Who used to use a ton of Lancome products when you were younger? Let me know. Like I mean, Lancome, Clinique, oh my gosh, they were like the jam back in the days. Oh my goodness, if you're around that mid 40 range, comment below and let me know. I have been loving meeting so many new sisters on in our community. Like, thank you so much for commenting and saying hello. I just love, love, love interacting with you guys. You know that. This is beautiful. So you can leave it here. You can just walk out the door if that's your jam. Not me. I'm a powder kind of girl. So we are gonna set down with my one size, because it's just my holy grail puff from Makeup Forever, just that teardrop puff. We have 2R, and we're just gonna set down real quick. Yeah, that looks good, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm sweating like crazy because, again, it's so hot in here without the air on. But I'm just taking my Charlotte Tilbury medium powder and just kind of setting down the rest of my face. I always go down the neck so we'd have everything cohesive. But that is beautiful. And remember, this is going to oxidize. It has SPF in it. Anytime you have SPF in your products, 99% of the time is going to oxidize. So it's going to get darker throughout the day. So just keep that in mind. And remember, I'm under light. So just keep that in mind when you're telling me it's too light. I know it's a little too light for me right now, but it's going to eventually just blend into the skin, especially once I put my bronzer and everything on. Then it just kind of, it works, trust me. All right, just gonna take a little bit of my Viseart powder as always, and just gonna take that, bring that in, just do a little slight contour. And then you can take like your contour, if you feel like your foundation's a little too light, you can always just bring that down the neck, and that's just gonna blend everything, just like that. So we'll blend it into my self-tan. I don't self-tan my face. I just don't like to put that kind of stuff on my face, but you can do that too. But for me, it's just better not to. I don't really self-tan too often, but I've just been really, really loving this self-tanner. I mean, like literally, I've never loved a self-tanner so much. Just bringing that into my hairline. There's just nothing better than this Viseart powder, you guys. Really, like nothing better. It's just perfection. it's just perfection. I don't know what else to say. Just taking nothing on this powder brush, just blending everything with my Chikuhodo brush. Now I'm gonna do a little bronzing up. I'm gonna do my Victoria Beckham. I haven't been doing this on camera, and I just love this bronzer. This is shade 4, just because I want a little bit more bronze, but I love shade 3 too. And shade 2 is nice too. For if you're lighter skin and you want more of a neutral. These are just beautiful, soft bronzers. Just gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. I love that there's 2 shades in there. They are just so gorgeous for mature skin. So gorgeous. I'm just going to do really quick here. Let's make sure that we don't have any demarcation lines. I'm trying to keep this video quick for you guys. All right, I'm gonna speed up this process, but I'm gonna use the Victoria's Secret's bronzer and just do a quick little eyeshadow. Sigma E40, I take that on that brush and I just pull that out like that. And by pulling that up, it's lifting the eye. And I'm just taking whatever is left over from that bronzer and blending. So you guys are looking at some outdoor B-roll. I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like in natural daylight. This foundation blew me away, you guys. It is stunning. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The only criticism I have is the fragrance in it, but other than that, I love it. It's not too potent, which I appreciate. I may keep this in my routine, you guys. We're gonna see if it makes me break out. I did finish up the rest of my makeup, but so far, I went and like cleaned the house a little bit, did some B-roll, and just decided to kind of just wanted to give it a little bit more time on camera before I came back on camera. And oh my gosh, you guys, it's beautiful. I was like vacuuming my stairs because I wanted to see if I can get a good sweat or just like not a sweat, but just get warm. And because I don't have the air on, I feel sweaty in places you just don't even want to know. But I absolutely love it, you guys. So I did end up using really quick off camera. I went into this BK Beauty True Beauty eyeshadow palette. It is stunning. I'm gonna be talking about this soon. I will create a look if you guys want me to on camera. I know it's not new, but I've just been playing with it and I love it. It is beautiful, amazing for mature skin. Oh my goodness. If you are over 40 and you have texture on your eyes, try these eyeshadow palettes. You can use my code Kristi10, get 10% off. You guys already know I'm a huge fan of the BK Beauty brushes, and I actually have the lip liner on as well. This is Sweet Pea and Acceptance. Oh my goodness, you guys, it is beautiful. I topped it off with my Tarte Maracuja and Berries. You guys know the lip plumping ones are just amazing. And I did use this mascara today for the first time. This is the Smashbox Superfan 24-hour mascara. It is beautiful. I have my Amy June lashes on. These are Eve 3D Silk. Use Kristi15, get 15% off. $10 lashes, beautiful. It just pretty much tied the whole look together. I do have my Valentino taupe eyebrow product on, and then I have my Anastasia blonde brow gel. And that's it. That's how I topped off the look. Oh, I did put on my Giorgio Armani, and this is the 51. Just included this in my favorites. Check out my favorites video. It is beautiful, you guys. I love the way everything came together. I think my base worked out perfectly. So if you're normal to dry, very dry skin like me, I ended up going in again, like I said, with my Smashbox Primerizer. I really like this new, I don't know if it's a new formula. I love the new packaging compared to the old packaging. It was a little bit more heftier. So I appreciate this packaging because I used this combination right here. So I go in with this first, and then I use the smoothing primer right here. It looked beautiful, and that's all. I didn't even put moisturizer on today. I did my Dermatology skincare this morning, but I didn't do anything additive, and it looks beautiful. Oh my gosh, I am blown away by this foundation. So I am gonna give this, and this is just a temporary score right now, I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 stars. I only took off 1 star because of the fragrance. If they would have left out that fragrance, I would have been 5 out of 5. Easily. If you're just talking about the finish, I give it a 5 out of 5. It's beautiful. I only took off 1 star because of the fragrance, but we'll see how it wears, you know, as time goes on. But for 3 hours sweating and literally no air condition in my house right now, that is pretty darn good. It is a really good match when I don't have a fresh self tan on. It's going to match perfectly. It's already oxidizing, and as you could tell, it literally blends right into my skin. So 230W is a perfect shade if you are a twinsy. To me, I really highly recommend that. I can't believe, like, first try with Lancome, I got it. So I absolutely love it. I forgot to put my earrings on, you guys. Oh my gosh, I cannot finish this look without my earrings on. That looks really scary. Do you guys ever feel like incomplete if you forget your earrings? Like when you walk out the door. When I forget my jewelry, I feel like I'm naked. Like I don't have anything on. I'm a jewelry girl. So these are my Ashley Nicole by Julie earrings. And I always use my Ashley Nicole choker as well. Kristi Allure 10% off. Etsy, small business. Love supporting those small businesses, you guys. Oh my gosh, I am really blown away by this. I love it so much. Comment below and let me know what you think and how, if this was in your cart at Sephora. It literally just launched like 3 days ago when I'm filming this. So I am dying to see what you guys if this was something you were interested in or not, but I really think it's beautiful. I even think it's beautiful for oily skin girls because I do feel like it has that little bit of a glow, but a nice dried down matte finish, or sorry, not a matte finish, more of a natural finish, I should say. Like almost a semi-matte because of the alcohol, but my preference. I wouldn't want it more glowy for my taste. So I love it. If you want it more glowy, don't powder it down, use it with moisturizers, and you can probably get more of that glowy look. But I love it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're new here and you haven't hit that subscribe button, please remember to hit that subscribe button before you go. Click that post notification bell. Join our beautiful Glam Fam. We're here every Friday and Sunday, and we just really love for you to become part of our Glam Fam community. Please give this video a huge thumbs up when you guys hit the like button and when you comment below. As always, it really does help me out. And follow me at Kristi Allure on Instagram, on TikTok, Kristi Allure, and check out my merch, GlamorousLifeCollections.com, and I will see you on the next video. Bye guys, love you.